What up, y'all? I'm back with another review, and I'm here to review the debut studio album from Injury Reserve entitled Injury Reserve, self-titled. I've been familiar with Injury Reserve since Floss back in 2016. That's when they dropped, Floss is when they had that track on there that I really messed with, Ass on Your Chest. I wasn't really feeling the whole album like everybody else seemed to be, or the people that I saw were um, falling in love with it. I wasn't going crazy over it, but Ass on Your Chest, I was really feeling that track. I know they have Live from the Dentist Office, which I need to go back and listen to because that apparently is a very fantastic play on modern jazz rap. So I'm definitely gonna have to give that a try. I'm sure I'll love it though because it's just jazz rap. Even if I don't even love it, it's jazz rap, so I'll probably at least like it. Then there's Drive It Like It's Stolen, the EP that was dropped in 2017, I want to say, and now we're here with the debut studio album. So I've been familiar with them for a while. Yes, Drive It Like It's Stolen, 2017 EP. All right. So yeah, and now we're here with the debut studio album, and they're based out of Las Vegas. I mean, not Las Vegas, Arizona. Yeah, Arizona. Um, and they're known for having an alternative sound, or an alternative sound to the normal sound in hip hop today, and which is right up my alley. And they have associated acts like Amine featured on this album, JPEG Mafia, um, Horror H09909. I like Horror, and the Underachievers, who I also like. So they're right up my alley. Let's go ahead and get right into this. 13 tracks long, like 38, 39 minutes. The first track, Corona and Lime. This track is about just getting it, and how if you I can't knock somebody else's hustle, and if you didn't help me or help somebody during theirs, then don't speak on it. And just talking about how some of their fans, they don't get enough shine, and they're agreeing with them like, yeah, we don't, and they had to pass up on some deals. And I just love the very scratchy, kind of glitchy outro to this track. Um, and maybe I'll see you in my next life. The way that I'm not sure which one that is, but the one who kept saying that over and over again towards the last verse, um, or towards the end of the last verse. Light skinned guy with the beard and everything, and the dreads, I want to say, or afro. He like that really says to me when he keeps saying over and over again, maybe I'll see you in my next life. It's like he's saying this is the start of the album, or at the same time, if it was at the end of the album, he could have said that could have been symbolizing like, um, this is the end. See you at the next album. But the next track is Jawbreaker featuring Rico Nasty and Proteins. Very catchy beats. Um, and from what I'm picking up, everything that they see or that people see is like not necessarily a jawbreaker to them, but a jaw dropper. And what was it said right here? I belong to my coffin, but wait, I wait till like to die so often. Express myself, put it in a song so I don't kill myself. Listen to it back, and then I heal myself. And the beat transitions into this just banger, but then it settles down. But this might be my favorite track on this project. Might be. Track number 3, Get the Fuck Out, featuring JPEG Mafia and Cakes to Killer. Get the fuck out. GTFU, get the fuck out. Yeah, I'm just saying, like, get the fuck out. It just gets you so hype, and it sounds to me like you get the fuck up and get it. And I just love the hardcore glitch, heavy bass beat that transitions into this like dreamy type of beat. Um, and yeah, they were just talking about how they don't have to say that they're hot because somebody else will say it for them, and they're just not trying to be like everybody else in the game, especially the rap niggas, because they don't fuck with the majority of the niggas in the rap game. Track number 4, which is just a which is just an interlude. QWERTY interlude. I really enjoyed this. I thought this was very simple. It was actually like, to be a part of this, it was a CD that just kept skipping. I thought it was intentional, actually, though. I thought it was like intentional that they did this, but maybe it was, maybe it wasn't, and that was just a CD that was playing and it just happened to keep skipping, and they just threw that in there. But I thought it was intentional at first, that it wasn't supposed to do that. Track number 5, Jailbreak for Tesla, featuring Amine. Um, um, man, what can I say? This is on some Watch Dogs 2 shit. If I'm being honest, like just especially with the music video and everything, I was like, yo, this is the shit. And what did he say right here? I can't wait till nigga get this done, get a Tesla, take it to West Coast Customs. It's like, yo, that's from S on Your Chest, back on Floss. So that was cool to hear, and just very future like robotic AI shit, like with the beat and the um, vocal effects on the lyrics and the delivery. And Amine, he just drops in nicely here. And I've always liked Amine. I mean, he's not somebody I listen to on a regular, but I've always liked his music. When he was a part of that freshman class, I think it was 2016 with Denzel, Anderson .Paak, Playboy Cardi, Lil Dicky, Uzi. I think 21 was on there too. Yachty. I think Amina. No, he wasn't. He was on the one with X, with XX and Tatiana. Rest in peace. But yeah, next track, Gravy and Biscuits. Just saying, everything's cool, everything's gravy, but everything's gravy and biscuits though. And through the travels and the not speaking and the bullshitting, everything's cool. Track number 7, Rap Song Tutorial. They literally had Alexa or just the AI, the machine, say how to make a rap song. Say step number 1. Like I want to say they even started like late. They started with like step 4. Step 4. Do the beat and then like um, do something else to your beat. Then write the hook, lace the hook on the track, in an acapella, and then put it all in. And then it was like, yeah, you after like another step, I want to say you have made a rap song, make 10 to 12 more, and you can make a rap album. I was like, yo, that's not necessarily clever, but it was creative. It was different. It was unique. I like that they had that in there. Track number 8, Wax On, featuring Freddie Gibbs. Just the vibe, man. Just the vibe and the beat, the vibe that the beat gives off. Like, just enjoyed this. Track number 9, What a Year It's Been. Here I'm getting the sense that they're feeling actions over dreams. Instead of dreaming about it, just put into action. And it's a socially conscious song talking about riots and how a certain percent of the population control this or can make this happen if they want to, or if they realize it or not. Um, Very cool to hear that kind of commentary on this album. Track number 10, um, Hello. I really like this track. I mean, I'm not like in love with it, but I like what this track does to the album, because when they're saying like, "Can you hear me now?" It's like saying, "Is anybody listening?" It's like the perfect way to set up the last 3 tracks, because they feel like we've got to this point. Now we're at the album, and with this track, it's like, anybody listening? Like, can you hear me now? Then you have these last 3 tracks that are just, I really enjoyed these tracks, and it's like, okay, if you can't hear us, here are 3 more. Maybe now you'll get it. Let me go back to something real quick though. Jawbreaker with Rigo Nasty and Proteins. I really enjoy how that track was just like a fuck you to anybody criticizing, and just like a fuck you to this whole like uh, influencer generation, the whole living in the age of social media, and even people who aren't even necessarily engaged in social media that'll still talk shit and criticize you. It's like, I feel like it's just a huge fuck you to them. So I really enjoy this track. Track number 11, Best Spot in the House. Man, the darkest track on here. Just talking about how when this person died, that they wrote about it, but they didn't go to the funeral, and they feel like the guy feels like he used death. The dark skinned guy, who reminds me a lot of Don McClennan from Brockhampton. He talking about how he feels like he used song death to make his song more movable, and how he didn't check on the person when they were alive, and how it's been eating at him for like the past year. And it's just like one of those, messages give people their flowers while they're still here. Track number 12, New Hawaii, featuring Dram, Tony Velour, and Dylan Brady. This is a love song. Very, one of those love songs that it's not corny. It reminds me of the song Mirrors had on his album last year, Strange Journey into the Unimaginable. And other songs that I've heard from artists, from MCs, rappers, that make these love songs that don't just sound fucking corny. So thumbs up for that. And the last track, Three Man Weave, which just describes this trio perfectly, like the way they work together, just the chemistry and how cohesive they make their projects. Three Man Weave. It just feels like an outro, man. Something you can just ride off into the sunset to. Just very jazzy. And when he said this reminded nigga of, and how he kept saying this, I think it was like the hook. This reminded nigga of high school. No repercussions for the shit that I do. I was like, yeah. I feel like it sounds like me. No repercussions for anything that I freaking do. Not even high school, just school in general. Cause I rarely was I doing shit. Yep, but rarely got caught. So yeah, really enjoyed that track. It was a night. It just felt like an outro, and I like that was the outro. And I just like how some of these tracks, what they did to the album, at least for me, that track really just said like, yeah. So next time, track number 10, Hello, was just saying like, okay, we're 9, but now the 10 tracks in. Anybody listening? Can you hear us now? If not, okay, here are 3 more just in case. And that first track, was just even though it could have been like when he said that maybe I'll see you in my next life. It could have been him saying that. He could use that like saying it as an outro until the next time we see you with the next project. But he said it for the first project, and that still kind of said to me, here you go, enjoy it. Maybe we'll see you next time for the next album. So just the little things, even if whether it was intentional or not, I just enjoy that. Um, so yeah, when I first heard this project though, I was feeling like a 7.5 to an 8. Second, third, and as I kept listening multiple times, it kind of dropped me down to like shoot, there you go. It kind of like was dropping me down to like a 7.5 to a 7.75. And after multiple listens and everything, going through like remembering how I felt off the first listen, then how I felt off the second listen, um, and then listened to it a few more times, so I made it multiple times. I'm gonna have to give this project a 7.5 to a 7.75 out of 10. Um, if you like just heavy bass, like a Flume or a Sophie or JPEG Mafia, and even what Brockhampton was doing on Iridescence last year, definitely check this project out. I think you'll enjoy it. Uh, but yeah, just and if you like songs that are very relatable, if you are like a part of the Generation Z or even a millennial, growing up with technology, you'll hear references to that in this album. You'll hear some social commentary. You'll hear personal stuff that could be relatable. If you just like good beats with good subject matter, just good music, I definitely recommend that you check this out. But yeah, 7.5 to a 7.75 out of 10. Let me know what you think about this project in the comment section below if you've heard this project. And if you haven't heard the project, and I definitely recommend you check it out. And if you do, definitely come back after you've checked it out. That's your opinion on it. And let me know what you think about it and what you think about my review on it. Also, be sure to hit the like button if you did, in fact, like this review. Share the review. Subscribe to the channel if you're new and like the content that you see. I'd really appreciate it. Check the description because the link to stream this will be in the description as well. And my social media links will be in there as well, along with my PSN, my email. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank y'all for watching Injury Reserve. I'm glad to get the album under the belt. I like what y'all did, really do. And thank y'all for watching, y'all. And if Injury Reserve is watching, thank y'all for watching. Thank you for the album. That's pretty much it. I'll see y'all next time.